Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back at long last to our Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode series with the Arizona Coyotes, the We're Not Leaving franchise mode here on NHL 24. Moving into the 2026 draft and off-season here at the end of year number 3. Through our 3 seasons, the goal has been met to win a Stanley Cup here in Arizona, as we finally did so in our 3rd season in Game 7 against the Islanders, no less. It was a crazy episode. Now it feels like a couple months ago. We wrapped up NHL 24 and our other 2 series. It took a little bit of time to get back to this one. NHL 25 got started, but as we're waiting to get started on our NHL 25 franchise mode series, the multiple that we're going to get going, I want to come back to this one as we're not quite done the job just yet. We want to turn this team into a dynasty and try to get another cup or 2 before finishing up, let's say, by year 6 or year 7. So 3 seasons are complete. We're moving into year number 4. If you're new to this series, as you're a new subscriber to the channel, this is a fantasy draft franchise mode series with the Coyotes. The league got reset. We bought the team and convinced Gary to reset the league. We said, listen, Commissioner Bettman, we're going to keep the Coyotes here in Arizona, and we're not leaving. So, to accommodate that, we're going to, line your pockets a little bit, and we're going to get the league reset. Let's redistribute the wealth a little bit. Let's give some talent to Arizona. And here we go, after 3 seasons, doing it as realistically as we can in this universe that we made. Winning, and we win a Stanley Cup in our 3rd season. So lots more to come. If you're joining after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 5-minute mark, and that's when we'll get started. But until then, we'll just start welcoming everybody. And Landon, Jenzy McKenzie, welcome to the stream. Episode 9 of the We Are Not Leaving Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode series on NHL 24 with the Arizona Coyotes. It's been a little while between going on vacation and finishing off NHL 24 and starting NHL 25. I have to look at when the last episode was, actually. I think it was the start of August, actually. Yes, I will be enjoying some hockey tomorrow. I look forward to it. Maybe not as much, since I think... Are they all West Coast games or like Central games? Let me see. Tomorrow? No, Bruins and Panthers are playing. That's true. But no Canadians just yet. I look forward to that. So our last stream, it was August 12th. Yeah, now it's October 7th. So it's not going to be a super long-term thing. We want to finish up the series by year 5, 6, 7, around there. We're not going to be going to 15, 25 years. But we still have more to accomplish in that time, especially while we're waiting for NHL 25 to get started. So I'll do all the things I would do on my side. It was a crazy stream a couple months ago as we won in Game 7 against the Islanders. It came down actually in Game 6. I'll say this again later. In Game 6, the Islanders missed an empty net. We came back, tied it, won that Game 6, pushed it to 7, and won there. So we were one empty net goal away from the Islanders in Game 6, eliminating us from having our goal falling short from our goal. And the EA gods were on our sides. So NHL 24, I think that's about it. Share that on Twitter. Big win for the Tigers just happened in the real world. Open that up to the side, and I think I'm just about ready to go. Yeah, and we'll get started in about 2 minutes. Yeah, they did pull a Stefan. They very much did pull a Stefan. Here for episode number 9 of the Arizona Coyotes live fantasy draft franchise mode series here on NHL 24. Thank you for joining me here tonight on this Monday evening. We were doing it every Monday for a little while. We took a little break. Now we're back I don't know if it'll be every Monday, so always follow the schedule in the Discord server. The schedule will be dependent on when the NHL 25 rosters come out. I know I could download my own rosters and all that. I wonder why you started the Coyotes franchise so late. It was for 2 reasons, Jency. Number 1, I want to give the winners of the raffle, the created player raffle, a player that they wouldn't have to wait till NHL 25 for, because we started the series in July? So I didn't want to wait all the way till October to get them their created players. So part of it was I wanted to do something for them, and part of it was I wanted to do more in the evenings for the live stream series in the evenings. Now that I had more free time, as my last work contract had finished in June, I was much more free in July to do more evenings on live streams. So I said, 2 for 1, let's go for it. And since it was also a short-term goal, it worked out. What was I just saying? I forgot what I was saying before that. Yeah, here are the regular season numbers. In our fantasy draft series, there's, I believe, 25 or 26 created players from the last raffle. From players, when you give a donation here in the channel, your name gets entered into a raffle. And if your name is pulled, you had a created player in a franchise mode series. And this is where they popped up in this fantasy draft franchise mode. So Mikko Rantanen in his first year here in Arizona, correct? Yeah, we got him as the big fish in free agency. It cost us a lot of money, $13.25 million. We signed him. Zach Benson, who we acquired from Florida last season, playing his first full season with us. 14 points in 19 games the year prior, 92 points in his first full season now with us. Austin Matthews, of course, our first selection in the fantasy draft, 90 points season from him. Buchnevich, 72. Wu Mei, creative player, 40-goal season from her. The pride of Japan. She was getting buried in Florida. Wu Mei came to Arizona and had a great 40-goal season. Dylan Strome, 64. Slim Shady, of course, with 61. Marco Kasper looked good. And actually, we just passed the 5-minute mark. So I'll get to the recap in just a moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 9, the 2026 draft and off season. Yeah, the offense was being terrible whenever Matthews was out for some reason, yeah, but they got it done. As we were just showing in the playoff tree, this team got it done to win its first Stanley Cup in franchise history. The Arizona Coyotes, after the league was reset and fantasy drafted from the beginning in year number 3. So year 1 missed the playoffs. Year 2, we went to round 2. Year 3, we win 45 games and win the Stanley Cup, with round 1, round 2, and the Stanley Cup Final going to 7 games. So 3 out of 4 series, Mackenzie, good evening. 3 out of 4 series went to Game 7, including the Stanley Cup Final, which we were down 3-2 in Game 6. The Islanders had an empty net. They missed on a shot attempt. We brought the puck back the other way, tied the game up, won Game 6, and then won Game 7. It was a crazy story, and we won the Stanley Cup in dramatic fashion. So now we move into the 2026 draft and off season, trying to stay as strong as possible headed into year 4, welcome Leafs King, and try to not only win a cup for Arizona, but make the Coyotes into a dynasty that they couldn't be before when they were at such a deficit monetarily, organizationally, leadership-wise, and all that. So GM Data and his team came in, and we said, let's get this team on the right track, and that's what we're going to try and continue to do. So the Coyotes won the Stanley Cup, of course. Were there any awards? Yeah, it was Wu Mei who won the Calder, yes. Conn Smythe went to Austin Matthews. Was that it for the awards? Yes, it was. Yeah, that was it for the awards. So the state of the... And actually, I'll look at the points as well. Who are, if you're new to the series, you don't know who our major characters are. Wu Mei, the rookie, 18 goals and 36 points for the Japanese phenom. Here comes the phone there. Slim heard his name get called. Slim Shady's name got called. Now Slim wants to start calling the house. So Wu Mei, drafted by Florida in the fantasy draft, had scored 32 points, 20 goals, and 32 points in 24 games. Let me just pause. Okay, there we go. 20 goals and 32 points in 24 games with Florida. Buried by the Panthers. We got her over to Arizona after not playing a single game in 2024-25 with the Panthers. We brought her in, 11 goals and 19 points in 19 games. Then her first full season with us, scores 40 goals and 67 points, playing just over 16 minutes of ice time per night. And in the playoffs, 18 goals, 36 points, a machine. Tied with Austin Matthews for the lead in postseason points at 36. Buchnevich had 33 with 14 goals as well. Another great pickup for us. He was also a trade acquisition, from the Bruins, correct. Through dial-up. Benson, 31 points, and then Rantanen, 27. So we had 5 point-per-game plus players through that playoff run. Oliver Bjorkstrand, who was a he was a trade deadline pickup, yes. Oliver Bjorkstrand from Dallas, not trade deadline, but a halfway point pickup. 21 points in 40 games. And then in the playoffs, 22 points in 27 games. Bjorkstrand was great, averaging 17.5 almost of ice time. Shady, 19, Strome, 16, Byram, 14, and Strome was a -7. Byram, 14 points with a +9. Denisenko had 9 points, but I don't know if we can keep Grigory Denisenko any longer. Adam Boqvist had 8 points, was a +5. Nemec, 7 points, +5. Martinook, 5 goals from him in 21 games. Kasper was not good, 6 points and a -7, but he should be ready to take over a bigger role this season. Joshua Waugh had 5 points. Myers, 1 goal and a +1 in 17 games. Andrew Peeke, 1 assist, -5. Kulich, no points, -2. And the goaltending was Vitek Vanacek. We went through, I think, 4 or 5 goalies in that season? Vitek Vanacek, in 18 appearances, went 8-8-2. Not the greatest record, .914 save percentage and 2.99 goals against average, while Dustin Wolf, who is presumably the future of our team, 25-88 overall, he went 4-2 with an .863 save percentage and 3.81 goals against average. So the goaltending was pretty ugly in the postseason. And in the regular season, if you want to get a reminder of what the regular season goaltending was. Dustin Wolf, again, these guys were not here for the full season, but in the regular season games that they did play, Wolf was 15-12-2 with 3 shutouts, 915 save percentage, and 2.69 goals against average. And then Vitek Vanacek, who was another kind of like an insurance pickup. You see about winning Johnny a Huck? Yes, absolutely, Landon. Absolutely. I was going to get to that after the recap. I was thinking about that. Ever since it happened, I said if we can get Johnny Gaudreau a cup, it would be in the Coyotes series. So Vanacek, in his 7 appearances, went 4-0-2, 933 save percentage, and 2.15 goals against average. Thanks for reminding me, though, Lennox. I say I wanted to, but my brain's always all over the place. So Vanacek ended up playing more than Wolf in the postseason and got us to the Stanley Cup. But moving forward, Wolf is, in theory, our guy. Okay, so a big question that's been asked, of course, since the tragic passing of Johnny Gaudreau has been, can we get him a Stanley Cup? Obviously, he's not going to be in NHL 25, so the last chance to do so would be in NHL 24. He was already retired by time... at the time of his passing, we were already too far gone. He's already retired in Vancouver and San Francisco. But in Arizona, he is still here. He's on the Anaheim Ducks right now at an 86 overall, 32 years of age. What kind of numbers did he put up last season? Yeah, he's a good... In simulation, he seems to be a 30, 35-plus goal scorer and a 70-plus point scorer as well. Not even playing a lot of minutes in Anaheim. So if we could rescue him from Anaheim, give him top-line minutes, that would be something. I don't know about... That's tough, though, because he's an 86 overall. He is more of a second-line guy as an 86 overall. What's his contract like? 4 more years at 9.75. So I don't want to force it this season, but absolutely, I'm telling you now, before this Coyotes series is over, Johnny Gaudreau will be on this team, and we'll do our best to win him a cup. I don't know if it'll be right now going into year 4, but absolutely by year 5 or 6, one of those seasons, he will be on this team, and fingers crossed we'll get a Stanley Cup. But now we enter the off-season, ladies and gentlemen. So at the draft board, if we look at what we have available to us in protected picks, so we have our own first overall pick at 32. We have 3 seconds, 1 early-ish from Nashville, which is going to be 42nd overall. Then we have 2 late seconds, early 3rd, late 3rd. So 1 first, 3 seconds, 2 thirds. Good. What do we need in the organization? If we take a look at the contracts and where we're going as an organization for the future growth and whatnot. So current all expiring. Bjorkstrand, he came in, he would need a contract. Myers needs a contract, Denisenko RFA, Roy RFA, and it's tight. Tuzolino is going to be joining the team. Yes, I forgot about Tuzolino. Zachary Tuzolino, 5th round pick of ours. I love these stories. He scored 76 points in 66 games in the U.S. system. Now an 80 overall, 20 years of age. So Zachary Tuzolino will be on the team next season. Unsigned prospects, Beckett Seneca, yeah, he's here as well. Medium top 6 potential, our 9th overall pick in 2024. He's coming off of a 113-point season in the OHL. So Beckett Seneca, I don't know if it's going to be this next season, but within 2 years should be an NHLer. Chimera, yeah. And then, so if we look at main roster forwards, counting everybody, assuming all contracts are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But honestly, his contract's too rich. Yeah, right now it's a bit too much, I agree. So if I look who's honestly going to be here, it's probably more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Wu Mei at 6, Strome third line center with, let's say, Kulich and maybe Roy, or even Dumais. And then the 4th line is some mix of Martinook, Geeky, Clark, something like that. So I don't think we need to bring in a forward right now. I think if anything, we could probably move out Denisenko. Because if we look at our cap space, all expiring, so that's with Bjorkstrand moving out. Because if Bjorkstrand wasn't moving out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Bjorkstrand would be playing third. Maybe does Bjorkstrand say third line? Bjorkstrand, Strome, and Kulich on the 3rd line. If we did do that, it would mean that we can't keep... Dumais would never grow as a 4th liner. Low elite, 80 overall, 22. These guys are never going to grow if we continue to bury them. He's been spending, 3 years in Tucson. Dumais just had a 69-point season. He's got to make the NHL, and you would hope that he could be a 3rd line kind of guy. Yeah. So one of Denisenko, Roy, or Dumais plays on the 3rd line, or Bjorkstrand plays on the 3rd line. But you can't have both. He'd be wanting 5.75. We only have $7 million in extension dollars, so it might be a little tight to get that done. Because you also got to think about, maybe not this season, but the season after. The season after this one, Casper and Kulich, the 2 big ones who would need contracts. But thankfully, Benson's on a great term. Bushnevich is on a great term as well. Wu Mei on a great term. Wow, yeah. That's all good news. And for goaltending, Wolf signed on for a little while. Yeah, Wolf and Vanacek can both be signed on for another... How many more years after this one? 3 more years. So, the contract situation is actually pretty good. If we sign Bjorkstrand, it'll be a 1-year thing. Yeah, it'll be a 1-year thing. Defense contracts, I believe everyone is signed up and okay. Yeah. So, right now, if we look at defense here... Yeah, actually... Yeah, let's count the roster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's with Peak and Myers coming back, but Tuzolino's going to be in here. So I would think Tyler Myers walks. He's 36 now. Yes, he has top 4 D potential. That will likely drop very quickly. Wants 2.2 million. So Tyler Myers will walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, Tuzolino 5. 6 could be Andrew Peak. Yeah, could be Andrew Peak, and then even Ryan Johnson is there. Even Bichelle. Oh, I forgot about Bichelle. So you know what? Bichelle, Tuzolino will come up. Yeah, Bichelle and Tuzolino will come up. So Peak and Myers can both walk. Or maybe Peak could stay as 7th D, but even Johnson's there as well. I don't know. Peak, we have the money for Peak, and I like what he does. If we bring in... Sorry, let me just go pull up the calculator. Okay, so 1.85... So 1.572, let's say let's call it 1.575. If Andrew Peak wants 1.575, I'd be down for that. So I'd rather have him as 7th D than Ryan Johnson. So I'm going to send that to Andrew Peak now, but Tyler Myers, we can trade his rights away. And for the forwards, Bjorkstrand's still a question mark in my head. That's a tough one. Like, what if we give him a 5-year contract and then we trade him? Just to say, because now he's going to get term. If he goes to free agency, he might not get term like that. We give him a 5-year deal, 5.575, and we either keep him for 1 year or we trade him right away. But at least we can get some value for him, some asset management. So 4.75 for 5 years on Bjorkstrand's an 86. That's probably too good to pass up, even if we don't keep him. Ryan Johnson can be 7th D. He's cheaper, only 1 overall lower. He can be, but I think the AHL is going to be decimated. Because in the AHL, welcome Jeremy. I think in the AHL, with Bichelle and Tuzolino not going to be there, and Kulikov walking, Lundmark's a question mark, Robertson, Allen, yeah, there's pretty much no one in the AHL. So Ryan Johnson can play first pair AHL probably. If we need to do that as well. So I'll send Peak an offer, and we'll send Bjorkstrand an offer, and we'll see where that takes us. But definitely, Tyler Myers can get traded. The rights to Tyler Myers can be traded. The rights to Denisenko can probably go. 81 overall, 25 years old. We've enjoyed having Denisenko, but we just haven't been able to find the space for him. What's your favorite song on NHL 25? I don't know. I turned it off. I turned the soundtrack off the second I get it because of copyright. So it's not that I even don't like it. It's just I turn it off right away. Martinook would be great depth to keep. Hey, salut papa, salut mon ami. Evening Commander, welcome Ryan. I wouldn't mind keeping Jordan Martinook either. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guaranteed the rights to Denisenko, Myers, and I love Kulikov, but he's got to go as well. Kulikov was a great acquisition. I'm really proud of it. I love those deeper acquisitions that end up working out for us. We got him halfway through year 1, and since then he's been a solid, mostly plus player. He scored, 43 points across 3 seasons as a plus 17. Like, solid for a third pair, 78 overall. He got a Stanley Cup ring as well. Dimitri, thank you very much. So let's enter the draft now. We'll see what comes our way, what possibilities are on the board. And yeah, okay. We're good to go. Let's see what possibilities come our way. Leave a like if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't, of course, as we're getting NHL 24 and 25 content coming your way on Franchise Mode. Yep, he's 35. That's the problem. So, no top 5, no top 10 picks. Yeah, I love those bottom 6 and bottom pair acquisitions that work out. Love those. So, pick number 11's on the block. So, let's just start simming towards pick 11 and see who would be on the block by then. 82 overall, medium elite goes first overall to the Senators. Some medium elites start going. Gavin McKenna goes to St. Louis. 81 medium elite, 79 medium elite, that's 6, that's great. 78 medium elite. Who's this Jay Aginla? Who's this Joe Aginla? Yeah, I remember seeing him, that's true. Medium elite going at pick 7, that's rare. Ryan Rubrick at 8. That guy, medium top 6 at 9. So now 10 and 11, who would be out there? Yeah, they're all medium top 6s now. Ezra Martin, Roberto Coyle. NHL ready, Roberto Coyle, 6'4", 17-year-old. A+ shooting two-way forward, Roberto Coyle. That's interesting. Even this guy, Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson! 4 years away, but medium elite. If we were to trade up, what's more interesting? A 17-year-old who's NHL ready? Or an 18-year-old who's 4 years away, but medium elite? If we can trade for that pick, do we even have the value to be in that ballpark? So pick 11. What could I throw your way, Montreal? Coolidge is almost in that category. What if I give you Joshua Roy? That would be a nice homecoming story for Joshua Roy. No, I'm not going to scam them. It's got to make sense. So here's Joshua Roy, top 6 potential, homegrown boy. There's one. I'll throw you Denisenko, who's kind of, I'll be honest, more of a toss-in. Are you interested in the rights to Tyler Myers? You are. Okay, again, just a toss-in. And with the first, now, not sending this, but how close does that get us? This probably gets us pretty close. Montreal, can they send us back a bad contract to make it worth their while? Do they have a really bad contract they could send us? Adam Larson at 6.3. No, it's not really. Arvidsson, no, but he's 3 years left on Troy Stecher at 1.67. They haven't buried in the AHL anyways. Okay, so I'll take Troy Stecher from you. And I'll take the rights to Arvidsson. Since you're going to be letting him walk, it looks like, with their salary cap. Wait, you need that much space freed up? And they have Kirby Dach too, that's all. Yeah, that's funny. And Pierre Dubois. Yeah, exactly. Anyone else I can take? Tanner Jeannot? That's a Tanner Jeannot, I suppose. Alright. Should we send this Montreal's way? A medium top 6 prospect who's still young enough to grow. Honestly, a middle 6, probably a third liner. Let's call it, so, a 22-year-old with top 6 potential, a third line forward, a toss-in, and pick 32 for pick number 11, and I'm helping them out by taking on Troy Stecher, and they're getting some value, or I'm forcing them to give me value, for me to give them value. I'm just going to press send because the screen's about to kick us out. Okay, let me add a bit more value before Columbus goes. And there you go, of course. Sweeney goes to Columbus. Okay, so 32. We have 3 seconds. Let me throw in pick 60. Actually, you want a third. So let me give you a third first because you want a third. I'll throw in Wah, it's too bad he didn't work out. I'll give you Denisenko. I'll throw in the rights to Tyler Myers. Even Kulikov for fun, or is that... No, there's not enough space. The rights to Tyler Myers. You send me back. Jeannot, Arvidsson. Hey, welcome, Hobbsy. Nothing too serious yet that you missed. Just going over the state of the franchise, where we are, where we've been, what the state of the challenge is, and where we're going to be going. Just all that kind of stuff. Who did I say? Arvidsson, Jeannot, and who? Oh, was it a defenseman? That's why. It was Stecher. All right, Montreal, what do you say to this? With a third-round pick added, what do you say, Montreal? They don't like that. And Xavier Bourgault. Vietin, let's go. I'm sorry. Oh, Raphael Lavoie was on waivers today. I'm surprised the Canadiens didn't take a stab at him or Pelletier. Let's try pick 73. Hey, there you go. All right, pick 73 gets it done. Merci beaucoup, Kent. All right, we call it a done deal. Thank you, Montreal. All right, and the Coyotes now have the 11th overall pick. Now, both are one. Denisenko, we'd be trading him anyways for like a 6th-round pick. So I don't mind moving him out. So we get pick number 11. Let's take a quick timeout here. And let's see if we can dump Troy Stecher. Oops, wrong place. So that's a big move right there. Yeah, a 17-year-old who's NHL ready and not like a 30th overall pick is big. That's like Avery McIntyre type of thing. Oh, that's what the... Nah, forget what the message... These guys don't know what they want. Because then if you take out the value of Denisenko, got to add the value in a 4th round pick or a 5th round pick. I'd rather just force it through with Denisenko. Because then they took it. All I had to move was from pick 90 to pick 73, and they took it, so. Troy Stecher. What kind of value can we get for Troy Stecher? 3rd round pick? Really? No kidding, eh? So let's get the best 3rd we can get. 92. 84 from Edmonton. 84 from Edmonton. All right, 84 from Edmonton. Troy Stecher for pick 84. Thank you very much. Can I also trade the rights to Tanner Jeannot? Magic and Shaw, no thank you. How about Jeannot and Arvidsson? Yeah? Hey, I don't want that. Just Jeannot? No trades found. All right, so we'll just let them walk to free agency. We just took them on to let them walk. All right, so with our pick now, I gotta say I'm very much leaning towards the medium top 6 player. And you know what? I'll add something else to take into consideration. That, yes, Richardson would be great as a medium elite guy in the system, but if he's 4 years away, and we're only going to be doing this franchise mode for 3 or 4 more years, he wouldn't have as much of an impact. Now, that being said, we're not going to throw away the future to go all in for these next 3 years. We want to have this team set up to be a dynasty. But I got to say, an NHL-ready 17-year-old is very tempting at pick 12, because at pick 30, you know those guys are cursed to never grow. But at pick 12, an NHL-ready 17-year-old who's 6'4" and has A+ shooting and A's for everything across the board, that's tough. No, I don't think we're going to do a long-term sim, honestly. I don't think we're going to do a long-term sim. So it's between Coyle or Richardson. Green light on Coyle, says Mighty Joe. Ezra Martin's out here, he's 3 years away. 6'4", 203 at 17. I know. He's a freak of nature. Roberto. Yeah, I gotta admit, I lean Roberto. Roberto, says Hobbsy. All right, as fun as the name would be and as great as medium elite potential is, the 4 years away kind of makes me say, eh. So let's head to the podium. With the 11th overall selection in the 2026 NHL entry draft, the Arizona Coyotes are proud to select from the U.S. development system, Roberto Coyle. Welcome, Roberto. You are 78 overall, medium top 6 at 17 years of age, 6'4", 203, 3.5-star shooting, 3-star physical, not 78 skating. Very good. I love this. Roberto Coyle. Roberto. Let's do it. That's something. So I wonder what kind of growth you get over the offseason as well, if any. Roberto Coyle, welcome to Arizona. Martin goes next, 65. Lilia was medium top 6, 70. Leach was medium top 6, 67. And there's Richardson, 61 overall, medium elite, sniper, 2.5-star shooting, and everything else like a half or 1 star with 2-star skating. Will he one day be better than Coyle? Maybe, but for right now, that's a big project. With everything at 1 star or a half star, that's a big project. The Coyotes, the Blackhawks had that pick on the block too. This guy Cole just went. Actually, they don't, and the Bruins acquired that pick as well to get another medium top 6 player. Medium top 9. Anyone we really want between here and like 42? Richardson joining Data and Desora in Seattle. That's true. That's true. That dynasty being built in Seattle, another medium elite piece joining that team. So we pick at 42. Anyone we really want before 42? Adam Novotny. Yeah, season that they... Yeah, usually not. It's happened, though, but usually it's not super common. Isaac Rippin. Medium top 4 offensive defenseman is tempting at 37. Maybe we can make a slight trade up from 30 to 42 from 30 from 42 to 37. So if that's 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Let's see, yeah, 36. The Capitals have 36 on the block. And Novotny is also really tempting to me too. What was he ranked at? He was 2 years away. Novotny, however you want to pronounce it. Where was he? He's ranked at 33. Center, left wing, sniper, A+ shooting, 2 years away. Yeah, that's hard to say no to. And there's Rippin. Who's the other guy? Ouellet? You, lui. And there's another Lucic in there. Skylar Lucic's brother. Where's Ouellet? There he is. Hugo Ouellet, yeah. Low top 6, Hugo. Salut Hugo, 3 years away. Also an idea. What's this Lucic's name? Ezra Lucic. Skylar Lucic and his brother Ezra Lucic. Let's sim the round. If Novotny's still here, yeah, and the Red Wings want to trade their pick, let's do that. Okay, so in late, no, I don't think there is. Late 20s, early 30s. Unless the Blues have one? No. So yeah, no teams really had what we were looking for. So if we want 33 from Detroit, I'd give you 42. So I'm moving up 9 picks. And to move up 9 picks, what do I have to do? Can I give you the rights to some of these players? Jeannot and Arvidsson, you interested in them? How about just Arvidsson first? Rejected. Let's try Jeannot as well. Flip these two. Jeannot and Arvidsson? No. I'll throw in Kulikov. Not where you need to be. I'll throw in a 7th next season. There you go, trade accepted. Thank you very much. So a 7th to move up 9 picks. So first with pick 33, we'll take Novotny from Extra Liga. 6'3", 18 years old, 2 years away, medium top 6 potential, 70 overall. Nice. That's a solid pick right there. 3-star shooting with 89 shot powers. 3-star skating. All right, we'll take that. Adam, welcome to the team. We'll see what happens with him. Oh, he went pretty early. We were looking at getting this pick to get Ripon, whatever his name was. Isaac Rippin. He was at 35. He was ranked 37th, but he goes to 35, so we can't even get him anyways. Too bad. Ty Bolesky would be tempting. Better shot stats than Richardson as well. True, for the Novotny. So I'm happy to get Coyle and Novotny then. Our next second... We have... So at pick 50 is Hugo. 50 and 54 would be ideal. 50 and 54. But we pick at 56. 50 and 54. So 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 50... Oh, no, this is 56. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50... Columbus, no. Hey, Dom, welcome to the stream. Any team with 2 picks anywhere? Not really. No way. Nobody has 2 picks. Unless I'm missing something. Philly, Colorado. Doesn't look like it. The Canadians have a couple. Canadians have what? Pick 52? What if I give the Canadians 56 and 60... for 52 and 43. And then a 5th is a sweetener. What do we have for goalies in our system? We have Marc-Andre Fleury still out here. That's true. I forgot about Fleury. We're going to let Fleury walk anyways. I forgot about that. Let's throw the right. So Fleury and Roy get to go home to Montreal. What do you say to this, Montreal? Where we need to be. Change the 5th to a 4th. Still far off in value. Okay, let's keep the 4th. Who else can we toss in here? That's why I don't want to scam them. But well, it's not we're doing a crazy... They're only moving down like 10 picks per pick. So, but they got to get something in return to do that. Right? Yeah, I agree. We can't scam them. 71 Chiernik. couple of AHL pieces with top 9 potential. Then there's so many skaters in the organization. And then it kicks us out. Oh my goodness. That's why I don't want to scam them. So maybe we'll just give them a third to make it happen then. Forget all the who knows what they want. Here, take pick 90. 56, 60, and 90 for 43 and 52. So I move up 13 picks here. I move up 8 picks here. So in total, I move up 21 picks between... I move up 21 selections between 2 picks. And to say thank you, I give you pick 90. And you give me a 7th next season. What do you say to that? No. What do you say to this? No. Toss in the rights to Fleury. Oh my goodness! Come on, this is fair value. Now I'm okay with scamming them because I'm giving them fair value. What's got to be added to make this go over the edge? Morin, another French player. There you go. Emmanuel Morin. Then they have too many skaters. Oh my goodness. Has to be someone unsigned. We have barely anyone unsigned. I wonder, I'm sure they still do in 25. I'm not what, Bobby? I don't want to give Chimera. So we gotta just swap players then. Okay. Here is Marais. Well, I could definitely rationalize this in my mind. We're moving up. In exchange for moving up, what, 18 selections, did I say? So we're moving up 13 plus 8. Yeah, so to move up 21 selections, I give them a 3rd round pick. In the NHL, I find when there's a trade up, let's say for 15, 20 picks, all it costs is like a 6th round pick to be tossed in. So to move up 21 selections, I'm giving you the 90th overall pick. I'm giving you 2 French-Canadian players. I do and both those picks are on your trade block. So there you go. I do think that is fair. There's nothing you really are not sure is the way it's is. Morin for Emmanuel Morin? Well, no, it's Morin or Morin, right? But in French it'd be Morin. Emmanuel Morin. You roll your arm. So let's go to pick 43. Take the first player. I think we made sense for Montreal. Absolutely. First pick will be Hugo Ouellet from the QMJHL. Bienvenue à l'équipe, mon ami. Hugo. 62 overall, low top 6. And at 52... Yes, very good. At 52, we'll take the other guy who was at 54. So we'll take Shaw or Holzer. One's a gem, so I'd probably take... Yeah, Shaw 6'4" at 17, 3 years away. Holzer 6 foot at 18. Yeah, let's go for Shaw. He's a gem at 17. Another 6 foot, another big size guy. 63 overall, low top 4D, Isaac Shaw. Great. Anyone from here to 84. We've pretty much used all of our trade value, though. Marc-Andre Fleury, good luck in Montreal, by the way. An original Coyote member who got himself a Stanley Cup ring. Who's this? Marcel Gotch? Matthias Gotch. Low top 6. Lashoff, low top 6. Yeah, there's definitely talent out here. But anyone that we would really trade up for... Not really, eh? Alright, let's send him to pick 84. I don't think so, Bobby. Both those picks were on the trade block. They wanted to trade them. They wanted to move those picks, and the value they got back was only moving down 21 picks in total and getting back a 3rd rounder. Low elite Nasir Irving. Low elite defensive defenseman. Yeah, he makes the most sense of anybody, probably. This is pick 84, and he's ranked at 97, so it's not worth trading down for. 51 overall, low elite. Welcome to the team. Pick 128. Is this our last pick? This is our last pick or second to last pick? I think it's our second to last pick. Yeah, not a lot of stuff. Nothing that's guaranteed, even. Yeesh, ugly. So at 137, there's Laurent Meteau. Laurent Meteau. So another 6'4" player. A lot of size joining the team here. A lot of size joining the team here in Arizona. Low top 4D, 54 overall. And our final pick at 160 now. Nobody really stands out. I'd probably just trade this pick, actually. Yeah, let's trade this pick. Let's see. Detroit. I will give you my 5th this year for a 5th next year. How about that? I don't know if they would even do that. 5th next year? Hey, beautiful. Now we have a 5th next season. Okay, accepted. So I have a 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th in next year's draft. Lovely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there is the 2026 draft. So I'm happy with the talent joining the squad. Swayman deal, yay or nay? I give it a yay. I give it a yay. So Coyle with the big pick there at number 11. Novotny at 33, which was good value in my opinion. Ouellet at 43, love that. And then a few defensemen at Shaw, with size even, in Shaw, Irving, and Meteau. Methot. Okay, now we advance a day and see if those contracts we sent out at the beginning of the episode will be accepted. New scout contracts, blah, blah, blah. Yes, easy decision from Bjorkstrand. So if he stays will be the question, but he does extend. That's great news. Same for Peak. Okay, both great things. Now, scouts signing on, or extending. Let's get these guys extended. Antoine Como. Reminds me of Blake Como. Carl Ritchie, father of Callum Ritchie, perhaps. And Brodeur, Vincent Brodeur. Brother of Martin Brodeur. Yeah, the 1 year 0.8 like the sim. These EA rosters got to come out. As I was saying earlier, I don't want to use custom rosters, as great as it would be, and as much as they're better than EA rosters. I want to use EA rosters as my base, so that people can copy mine when it comes to editing for salary cap adjustments and stuff like that. So, although I'll use custom rosters in my franchise mode, I can't really start anything until the EA roster update comes out, so that it can be my base for the videos that I talk about for updating your rosters. So, all expiring pretty much is taken care of. So, Luke Cunningham, we acquired him. He's going to get released. Tuzolino gets his contract, absolutely. His entry-level deal. Actually, let's go to UFAs first. Beckett Seneca gets his entry-level deal as well. Martinuk, we have 2.4 million. Martinuk wants 1.275. What are we talking about here for 85%? 1.275. We're talking 1.1. 1 year, 1.1 for 13th forward. We scored 5 big goals in the playoffs. We have the money. We have the money, so let's do it. RFAs. Demidov, no, Demidov's not in this. He's not in this series. It was EA rosters plus custom players, so no Michkov and no Demidov in this Coyotes series. In the Vancouver and in the Starfleet series, yes, I think, right? But not on this one. Yeah, Tuzolino's great. Maybe by the end of the week, with all the rosters needing to be finalized today, it's a possibility. Yeah, I would think within the next 72 hours, but that's always I would think, right? It's always I would think. Okay, so these are just all qualified. Medium top 60, 21. Yeah, we need players in the AHL, so for now we can keep guys like that. And goaltending, Thompson, medium backup. We drafted him, didn't we? Kenny Thompson, yeah. 2024 6th round pick. Kenny, Slim would love that. Kenny Thompson and Slim Shady on the same team. Slim would eat that up. Okay, let's advance today. Marnik wants to test free agency. Good luck. Honor, dream, great. That just leaves Martinuk. We still have 2.295, so I could offer him a little bit more. I'll offer him when he's looking 1.275 for 1 year. I can offer him that, but if he wants 1.5, I'm going to say forget it. This is a final offer to Jordan Martinuk. And he rejects. So good luck trying to find a contract that would pay you that much in free agency. Thank you for your service. All right, so that's about it already. We're ready for July 1st. Ready for July 1st. Sim to free agency. Qualifying offers are accepted, as I thought. And now here we are on July 1st. So, the state of the franchise here on July 1st. With 2.295 million, main roster forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's with Dumais as a fourth liner. With Dumais and Geeky on the fourth line, these are our 12 forwards. In the system, yeah, and Coyle wouldn't make the NHL right away unless he had big growth anyways. So that would be our team right there. If we were to trade Oliver Bjorkstrand, that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fourth line, Geeky, Madden, and let's say Graham Clark. Then on defense, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably Bichelle as 6 and Peak as 7. Then Ryan Johnson's in the system as well. And goaltending would continue to be Wolf and Vanacek. Sorry, who's the goaltending in the system again? Ratzlaff is not ready yet. Young's not ready yet. Probably trade one of these guys. Probably trade Ty Young with his backup potential. Ty Young's probably going to be traded, so the tandem can be Ratzlaff and Thompson in the AHL. Yeah, that's what I would think. And an all-expiring, Marco Kasper wants a contract. What would he be looking for? We have only $4.78 million in extension dollars. So yeah, guaranteed Bjorkstrand's gone. I know, Seneca only medium top 6. I think even in NHL 25, but we'll see if the roster update helps him out. So Kasper will definitely be moving. Guaranteed Bjorkstrand would leave after this season. But the question is, does he stay for this season? Kasper, Kulich, Dumais, etc. Yeah, no extensions to send out yet. In free agency, is anyone so good that we have to think about them? If we look at the UFAs. So, Kyle Connor, Max Domi, Connor Garland, Brad Marchand, Mathieu Joseph at an 86 overall. What? Warren Fogle, Nick Schmaltz, John Carlson, Kaylor Yamamoto, Michael Bunting, David Perron, Zuccarello, Marchman, Van Riemsdyk, Khrushchev, etc. If we just for fun looked at affordable, yeah, not really anybody out there who's affordable. I don't think we really need to do anything. I'm content with our lineup. If anything, we signed some AHL players. I think we should keep all of our AHL goalies for injury. I don't think Young or Thompson have any value. That's true. Could keep Young as third goalie. Joseph 86 is hilarious. Yeah. And goaltending, Samsonov, Dostal. And Fleury went to free agency. No. Too bad. Okay, so if we look at two-way players and sort by the potential, right? Yeah, that's what we should do. Afanaseyev, Starfleet legend, Igor Afanaseyev. 23.73 for Voigt. Ty Voigt. But at this point in franchise mode, there's no one really that interesting in free agency. A few low top 6s. This guy, Nikitin. Gustav's Nikitin. Power forward, 20 years old, low top 6 potential. But you know what? We need to fill spots in the AHL. So Gustav's, I'll give you a contract just for funsies. Yelonen's there? I didn't see. Oh, there he is. Ylonen. He wants 0.8, but he's listed as a fourth liner. He's not listed as a minor leaguer. Yes, Ylonen. Do we have room in the AHL on the first line? Let me check. On the first line. Medium top 6D. Port. Who's this? Wojtek Port. 6th round pick. Nah, I don't like those attributes at all. What's our AHL lineup looking like? In the top 6 at least. In the system, forwards. So Clark would come up to be 13th forward. So that's 1, 2, 3. Medium top 9, medium top 6, medium top 9. No, actually, no. Seneca would be top line with Sikora and Petrovsky. We could get one guy in the top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So we need let's sign at least 3 minor leaguers. And you know what, Bobby? I'll give you Ylonen. Yeah, let's sort by two-way. Ylonen. Let's get him in here. 1 year, 800K. Xavier Simoneau. I don't know. Igor Afanaseyev is tempting as well. I prefer lower overall guys with potential so they don't take up time from a Beckett Seneca kind of guy. But there's no one out here with potential, really, so we kind of have no choice. Igor Afanaseyev and Xavier Simoneau. Simoneau had better numbers but more ice time. And Afanasyev simmed really well for us in San Francisco. So you know what? Maybe there's something to say about that. Let's give him a 1 year, 800K and see what he goes. See what he wants from there. Yeah, watch Ylonen pull a Hayden Buffett and grow to an 82 overall over the offseason. I said we wanted 3 players. Everyone's 25. Low top 9, 23. I don't want to give 3-year contracts, though. This Barrett Hayton? Barrett Hayton? You know what? Let's go crazy on the first line in the AHL. Barrett Hayton, let's see what he says to that. He said maybe Port. I really hated his attributes, I gotta say. Half-star puck skills, 1.5-star physical, super high shot power, but 1-star sensitive. No, I don't like that. I'd probably rather sign like a Brunnicki. Who's this? Harrison Brunnicki? Even that. Hayden, Team Canada Juniors legend. Yep. Lilleberg. Emil Martinson Lilleberg. Great name. I'd rather get this guy, honestly. And yeah, obviously he's a 76 overall, doing better than a 67, but still. Lehner, low top 6D. Oh, you know what? We need a couple defensemen. Sven Lehner. Lehner. Yeah. Good call, Gen Z. Good call. And that'll be that. Okay. So I think we're ready to sim to next season, honestly. I don't think there's anything else we got to do here. Voinov, are you serious? A meme and goalie. Nikitin signs on. That's nice. Yelonen's on board. Lilleberg's on board. Hayden, he goes to Chicago. That's all right. Afanasyev and Lehner are both on board. Great. Coyle for a 30. For a third, was it for 2/3? Still, come on. Okay, let's fix the trade block already. All my best prospects. A second and Ratzlaff for a third and a fourth. Are you a second for 2 fourths? Hey, I would like a second round pick and a goalie prospect. Can I give you 2 4th round picks to trade up to a second round pick and a goalie prospect? What a joke. I take them off the trade block and they're still getting these random offers. Will Bjorkstrand stay on the team? Well, maybe it'll depend a bit on Zume's growth, if any. Let's just get to the start of the season, my goodness. I'm excited to see if there's any growth from Wu Mei. 18 goals, 36 points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for year number 4. How does our lineup look for 2026-27? Benson at a 90. Wu Mei still an 86. Kulich 83. Zume 81. Geeky 80. Good. And on defense, Byram 89. Tuzolino 81. Cool. Wolf 88 still. All right, and in the AHL... Score 77. Seneca 77. Good. Beckett Seneca, future Coyotes legend. Let's do it. All right, now let's see. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yelonen's going to go down. Already up to an 80, of course. Yelonen's going to go down. Unless we keep him as 13th forward. And then Clark can just play in the AHL. He's a 78. So you know what? Yeah, Graham Clark can stay in the AHL. So forwards are fine. Defense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Johnson. Now where's Bichelle? Bichelle's a 79, eh? Do we have too many defensemen? I thought we didn't have enough defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leonard already grew to 72. I'll probably trade Prokop then. And or Robertson. Yeah. And goalies, Rassaf 77, Young 73, but Thompson will be the actual backup. So just for a moment, I'm going to send down Ylonen, just get him out of the lineup for a sec here. So if he's out of the lineup, Oh, I want peak. Hold on. No, yeah, peak is 7th D, so that's fine, actually. Okay, now I'll call up Ylonen. There you go. AHL lines. So the first line, let's go Benson, Matthews, Rantanen +5. May, Kasper, Bushnevich, yes, but still a 0 for some reason. Third line, Bjorkstrand, Strome, and Kulich. But if we were to trade out Bjorkstrand, it would be Dumais. I think we can keep Bjorkstrand for 1 season, though. Maybe if we give Dumais like first unit power play. And channel legend Tyler Madden from the Flyers series with Connor Geekie making his NHL debut. He'll get like second unit penalty kill or something. And next season with Bjorkstrand gone, excuse me again, hiccups are getting. And whenever I drink water, the hiccups start coming. On defense, Byram, Nemec. What was it last season? I forget. No, Boqvist was in the top 4 for sure. Tuzlino, Bichelle will be third pair. Boqvist was on the right. Could it be that it was something like this? Byram, Shady, Nemec, Boqvist? Could it be? Madden, was he always in here? Madden joined in 2024-25, which is year 2. Yeah, so in year 2 we got him, probably from free agency. Tyler Madden. So I think the team looks like this then. Byram, Shady, Nemec, Boqvist, Tuzlino, Bichelle. Keep the first pair +5? With Nemec? Could it... Yeah, it's just... Shady and Boqvist, 2 offensive defensemen together. We've had tough... I'm thinking of Quinn Hughes when he played with Evan Bouchard, right? Well, let's give it the preseason. We'll do it the preseason. We'll try both. And goaltending, Wolf backed up by Vanacek. There you go. In the AHL, are there defensemen playing here? Or are they all forwards? Okay, it's all forwards at least. So Seneca, Petrovsky, Clark... Now Sikora should go up here. Clark, Terrence, Afanaseyev, Vitsin, Alba, Ksinski. Yeah, Alba shouldn't be there. Chernik, Nikitin. Right, yeah, why is this guy taking up ice time? Top 9, top 9. Okay. If Byron Nemec does it change anything, let me see. +2, 0 to 0 +1. If Tuzino plays well, he can take the spot next to one of the offensive defenders on the second. But yes, that's absolutely correct. So Tuzino Byram is a 0. Tuzino Boqvist also a 0. But I don't know how long this coach is going to last, because this coach doesn't seem to like a lot of our key players. Even though we just won a Stanley Cup with that coach. Kulich has to show us something good this season. 20 points last year. And it's not like his ice time was 7 minutes per night. 11-15 is not a lot, but it's, you know, third line. So this year he'll get full-time third line. He'll get full-time like second unit power play. Might be a weak second unit with Kulich and Dumais on it. But, okay, so power play. Wu Mei is going to be the finisher. And Austin Matthews can stay center. Unless, I don't know, is this 99 accuracy? No, I'm going to say we do it. Rantanen. Crazy finishing from Rantanen. What if Rantanen goes second unit? Bushnevich goes here. Kulich is a handsome guy, yeah. Hey, Ramses, welcome to the stream. Yeah, missed the draft, but we're still going to be doing the preseason and other various things that might be necessary. So Rantanen can be the finisher on this one. Strome will not get power play time, I don't think, unfortunately. It's 19 power play points last season. Because I want to put Dumais here. And probably Kulich here. Is that crazy? -2. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. What if Bushnevich comes in? Gets it to a 0. No, we're gonna try it. For the preseason at least, we're gonna try it. So the distributor is Boqvist. Yeah, just the off-season. But we'll do the preseason as well. But we'll stop after game 1 of the regular season. So Boqvist distributor. Rantanen finisher. Puck carrier Casper, the friendly ghost. -2, what a joke. And then a +5 on this unit. Distributor Shady. Finisher May. Puck carrier Matthews. Yeah. 4-man power play can be as it likes. Let the game decide that. Maybe put May at the point. And you know what? This is where Dylan Strom's going to get a ice time. Poor guy. I know we're used to marathon streams, but no 4-hour stream tonight. -3! Whatever, forget it. I don't care. Penalty kill. Madden and Casper. Are you serious? Madden and Bushnevich. Let's do that. Casper and Bushnevich, sorry. Strome and Geeky. -2. What? Okay. Geeky and Bushnevich then. Or maybe, and yeah. First can be Casper and Strome. Fine. But Casper can go center. And third can be Matthews and Benson, let's say. I know he has 95 stick checking. I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. Matthews and Casper are swapping. Matthews and Strome. Geeky and Bushnevich. Casper and Benson. Not big on shot blocking, but he's fast and he has the stick checking. Plus, he's just a machine out there. Okay, Tyler Madden on PK, 3-man PK1. What are you talking about? Matthews is going to go there. Casper, Strome. Done. Extra lines. Matthews, Benson, Rantanen, Bushnevich. Can you play center? 78 face-offs, yeah. Casper, Bjorkstrand? No, Casper, May. Same thing over here. Matthews, Benson with Shady. Rantanen, Bushnevich with Bokvist. How many points last season again? 33, huh? He had so much ice time, but just, I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to really squeeze it out of Bokvist. And third, Casper, May with Byram. Great. Attacker, Matthews, and Rantanen. Shootout 99-99, 98-99, 90-92, 85-80. Oh, hold on. Benson come out. Wu May come in. Woo! May is 95-95. Goes here. 90-92, 99-99. I forgot about Slim Shady 99-99. Come on, menus. 99. Okay, we'll keep him at second after Matthews. Goalies, Wolf and Vanacek. Scratchers, Peak and Ylonen. Done. All right, so let's get the season going, the preseason at least, and we'll give an experiment between Byram, Shady, Nemec, and Bokvist as the top four, and then we'll try swapping it to be Byram and Nemec getting a +5, and Shady and Bokvist on the second pair. But it's tough because two offensive defensemen together is not always a recipe for success, and Shady just had a 61-point season. It's going to be tough to share time with Bokvist, so let's start like that. Captains remain the same, I believe. Captain Matthews, alternates are Rantanen and Byram. Really, was Rantanen always an alternate as soon as he came? I think we gave him an alternate right away. Yeah, I believe he got an alternate right away when he joined the team. Who else would it be if we had to give it to someone? Maybe to Strome. Or Nemec. But for now, I think Rantanen can keep it. He signed that big contract. He won the Stanley Cup. He can continue to hold an A. So let's sim the first preseason game. I forgot in the AHL to put Kenny Thompson as the backup. So in the AHL, that's how, yeah, the lines look like that. But on defense, no, actually, I didn't even look at defense. We have to trade somebody, I said. So Johnson, Allen can stay. Lundmark, Lilleberg can stay. Robertson, Landon, can that stay? Prokop's not even playing. I'd prefer if Leonard got some ice time. Yeah, Thompson comes out. Let's take out Robertson, I suppose. And Lundmark can also come down, I mean. So Leonard comes in. Come on. There you go. And he'll play with Liljeberg. There you go. +3, +2, +1. That's nice. Actually, Nikitin's a right winger. Why is he at center? Left wing, medium, top 9. 21, medium, top 9. 76 overall, and he has 66 face-offs. 66, 62, 67. Let's put him there. Right wing, center, left wing. Bing, bang, bong. Defense. Great. Alright, NHL and AHL are both set. Not going to worry too much about special teams and all that in the AHL for the time being. Alright, first period of the Stanley Cup defense preseason. 2 goals against and 2 goals for. Geeky and Shady, nice. Second, woo, 7 goals. There you go. Madden, Matthews, Kasper, Matthews, Bushnevich. And it ends 9-5. So 5 on 37, not great, but 9 on 34, I'll definitely take that. Boy, 3-goal, a hat trick from Austin Matthews, a goal and 3 assists from Slim Shady. And how do the plus minuses look for the defense? Can't look at that, eh? Just for the forward defense. Gotta scroll here. So Bjorkstrand, Kulich, Nemec, Strome, Boqvist, all -2. Shady +4, yeah, of course. Byram +3 with 4 assists. Ooh. Yeah, so that the top 4D was passable. We'll call it that. So Wolf started that game. Let's swap up the starting goaltenders in this one. Wume, what a machine. So Wolf, yeah, 864 save percentage. Let's give Vanacek a game. Vanacek, our starter in the postseason, in our Stanley Cup winning postseason. Here at Bridgestone Arena. Let's see. First period, 2-0. Wume scores twice. Nothing in the second. And third period, 3-0. Pavel Bushnevich. Who is pinging me here in the Discord? I will get back to... Oh, yeah, I'll get to that. Oh, and just come in... Whoa! King Turby! All rise for His Royal Highness King Turby, who just dropped in. Hasn't said anything in the chat yet, but dropped in a big way in the donos. King Turby. King Kristoff with some crown emojis is the message in that one. King Turby with the usual extremely beyond words generous donation. Thank you for your generosity, Your Highness. Turbilicious with a dono. Bomb. Absolutely. Let me make sure that is in there and marked down for the raffle. Where is that? Let me make sure. There you go. King Turby, we thank you, we love you, and we always bow to Your Royal Highness. Mark that down. Thank you, buddy. Means a lot. Appreciate you, brother. So that's, yeah, Vanacek. Oh, what am I saying? 28 save shutout from Vanacek. I forgot about that. So 3-0 win, and Vanacek a 3-0 shutout. King Turby, man, they don't make him like King Turby. What a machine. All the best to King Turby. He's traveling all over the States right now. So I hope that he's keeping well, staying safe, and enjoying some of the content as he's listening here. Funding the second laptop for Backyard Baseball. Yeah, it's true. If you guys want to see Backyard Baseball, we got to fund the purchase of a PC laptop so I can stream it through there because I can't do it on my Mac, unfortunately. Let's give Vanacek another start, and let's keep the defense as is. One more game. Vanacek looked great. 28 save shutout against the Predators. Yeah. King Turby, what a machine. At the Canada Life Center. First period, 1-1, Matthews. Second period, 2-1, Matthews again. Third period, 3-1 to Zelino. 24 saves on 25 shots from Vanacek. Is he just a slow sim beast? Do we have to make Vanacek our starter over the 88 overall Dustin Wolf? That's crazy. All right, so let's change up the defense now. So through 3 games of the preseason, let's check those plus minuses and whatnot. Defense. So 4 points plus 3 from Byram, but all those assists came in one game. 5 points plus 4 from Shady. 1 point and a 0 for even plus minus for Nemec. 2 assists and an even plus minus from Boqvist. Plus 5 to Zelino, plus 4 Bichelle. Classic third pair defense. So let's try the plus 5 and see what happens there with Shady coming in with Boqvist. And goaltending, let's go back to Wolf. But Vanacek, man, you're a monster. You're a bad man, Vitek. You are a bad man. Okay, here against Chicago. They're 0-3 right now. Here we go. First period, 1-0 Bichelle. Second period on Swayman. Second period, nothing. Third period, 4-0 Kulich, Zume, and May. 27 save shutout for Dustin Wolf. Okay. All right. King Terry, greetings from the beach at Newport, Oregon, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I never saw the ping for the stream. That's odd. Didn't see the stream on was it Friday, and didn't see it today. I'm sorry about that, King Terry. I don't know why. Always check out the Discord notifications if you don't get the ping. There should be the bell notification on YouTube, and there should be the everyone ping on Discord. So double check both of those are on, and your notifications on your phone are set. I don't know what it is. That's odd. Sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you could make it, even if it's a little bit late, and you can go back and listen to whatever you missed out on before. I hope you're enjoying the beach in Oregon. So Dustin Wolf looked very good. Let's give Wolf another game. And yeah, let's give this whole lineup another game like that, with the defense looking that way as well. Love the king. Love the king. Connection problems I've been... And, because of that. The service being in and out. Understandable. First period, 1-0. Tanner Jeannot, we had him for like half a day. Rantanen power play goal. 3-3. We're off to overtime as Jeannot scores again. Boqvist and Matthews scoring for us. A late goal with 32 seconds left from Boqvist to send it to overtime. But the Wild win in overtime, and we'll lose that one by a score of 4-3. All right. Let's do one. Actually, it's the next day, so let's give Wolf the day off. Odd how the third pair D plus minus is usually great, but the third line forward plus minus is usually bad. It's a wise observation. 903 save percentage from Dustin Wolf. Let's get Vanacek back in for another one with the defense staying as it has been swapped up as well with the +5 on that top pair. Revenge game for Jeannot, yeah, I guess so. First period, 2-1 Blues. White Cloud and Wallstrom. Rantanen scores for us on Hunter Jones. Future Data 72 Hall of Famer, I would hope. Zume ties it at 2. Third period, 6-2. Boqvist, Matthews, and May scores twice. The floodgates open in the third. 25 saves on 27 shots from Vanacek. 2 goals from May. 3 assists from Benson. That's a 6-2 victory. All right, last game of the preseason now. 7 goals and 8 points in 6 games for Captain Austin Matthews. Remember to leave that like if you haven't already. Enjoying some NHL 24 and 25 franchise mode content here on the channel. Live streams multiple times per week. We should be live again tomorrow or the next day. I think we're going to be live tomorrow, though, for the continuation of the Montreal Expos MLB The Show 24 series. We haven't done the Expos in a little while because of finishing up NHL 24, but the Expos are back this week, most likely tomorrow. So I'll give Dustin Wolf one more start. Was May a draft pick from us? No, Wu Mei was one of the created players. It was Mr. Brian Michalak's created player from the created player raffle winners. Wu Mei, the Japanese power forward at 6'3", she is a force to be reckoned with, and she is an absolute monster. 40 goals this last season, and in the playoffs had 18 goals and 36 points in 27 games. Wu Mei, underrated, was being buried in Florida as a healthy scratch for some reason. We saved her, and she has been really around close per game. Really right around point per game since then. Yeah, you're exactly right, Ryan. And then the defense. So the defense, let's see. So Byram had 2 assists and an even plus-minus since joining Nemec at the +5. Nemec, 1 assist, even plus-minus. Shady... could it be 2 points? And a +3? Boqvist now -1. Tuzlino +8. So I think I'm going to swap it back. The +5 is tempting, but I'm slightly partial to the breaking up of the offensive defenseman. One last game with the lineup as we would hope it looks on opening night. Unless Wolf loses his spot to Vanacek here. Last game of the preseason. First period, 1-0 Austin Matthews. Second period, 3-0. Wu Mei scores twice. And third period, 4-2 the final. But Colson and Jenner score, but Casper adds another. 2 goals and 25 shots against Dustin Wolf. Sorry, wrong place. Dustin Wolf, 920 save percentage. So I think Wolf will get the start of the season, but Vanacek's right there over his shoulder. So in the end, ladies and gentlemen, 6-0-1 in the preseason, 8 goals and 10 points in 7 games from Austin Matthews, 7 goals from Wu Mei as well, 10 points from Benson, 10 assists from him. That's crazy. Bushnevich 9, May 8, Shady 7, Rantanen 6, playoff but goals, and yeah, he was there. Casper, Zume with 6, yes, love that. Byram also with 6, Boqvist 5, Kulich 3 points, 1 goal and -3. And all of his points come on the power play? That's true. 0 even strength points in 7 games and a -3 from Yuri Kulich. That is not good news. I know he's handsome Squidward and everything, but that is not good news. 0 even strength points and a -3 in 7 preseason games from Yuri Kulich. Nemec 3 points, Geeky a couple points and a +4, Bichelle 2 points +6, Madden 2 points +2, Chuzino 2 points +8, Strome 0 points and a -4, and Bjorkstrand 0 points, -3. So that third line was a disaster. 0 points from that entire line through 7 games, and all -3s or 4s. That is sad. Wolf, 3-0-1 with 1 shutout, 906 save percentage, 2.75 goals against. And Vanacek was the better goalie, going 3-0-0 with 1 shutout, a 962 save percentage, and 1 goal against average. 3 goals against on 80 shots. That's crazy. I suppose, I don't know, does Wolf get opening night, or does Vanacek get opening night? I don't know. Vanacek did win us, was the starting goalie on our way to the Stanley Cup. I don't know. Wolf only had 1 bad... I know. It's not that Wolf was bad. He was actually pretty good. We've had starting goalies who have terrible preseason numbers sometimes. Wolf was not bad. It's just that was Vanacek so good that he has to get the start. He started Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Did he start Game 1 of the regular season? Mighty Joe says Wolf as well. Alright, let's submit the first game of the season now. We're good to go. Yeah, that third line has to wake up. If it was the real world, we'd be scared, but because it's preseason, you say, okay, we take it with a grain of salt. But if they're looking just as bad at the start of the season, it's going to be ugly. Yeah, Wolf against his old team, that's also true. So the top 6 was fantastic. Do we make a third line trade now, or is that a future episode problem? Probably a future episode problem. We signed Bjorkstrand as he'll definitely only play 1 season kind of guy, because we don't have the money after this season to pay him. We signed him now for 5 years, but after this season we got to trade him. I think we should assess the third line and goalie situation after 10 games or so. Yeah, I agree, Gen Z. Maybe the tandem is a 1A, 1B situation. That's also fine by me. So let's do it. I think this will be our lineup for opening night, ladies and gentlemen. Dustin Wolf gets a start against his old team in the real world. In this universe, it was Columbus, but he also played that 1 game with Calgary. So, yeah, the team that drafted him, we could say. 7th round. That's crazy. Dustin Wolf, Devin Levi, the 7th round picks. 7th round pick, Dustin Wolf, getting the start for Game 1 of Year 4. Our Stanley Cup defense starts now, ladies and gentlemen, against the Calgary Flames to begin 2026-27 at Mullet Arena in Arizona. Let's do it. Game 1 of Year 4 to end off our episode and get ready for next episode as we continue the Stanley Cup defense. First period, and it's 1-1 after 20. Zachary Tuzolino! His first career NHL goal comes shorthanded in his first 7 minutes and 58 seconds in the NHL. Tuzolino opens up the scoring, but then Benoit Olivier Giroux ties it at 1. 1-1 after 20. Tuzi. Second period, and it's 3-1. Zach Benson, 2 shorthanded goals to open the season for us. And then he scores another at even strength 7 minutes later, or just under 7 minutes later. 3-1 Coyotes after 40, with shots 30-23. Power play Coyotes to start the period. Can we get a power play, even strength, and shorthanded? That's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, Tuzo's something, man. Halfway through the third period, 3-1 Coyotes, power play Arizona, 5-on-3. There you go, Austin Matthews power play goal. The captain puts it to bed. 4 power play goal, 2 shorthanded goals, and an even strength goal as the Coyotes win at 4-1. Shots end 36-32, a 31 save performance from Dustin Wolf against the team that drafted him. That's why we put him in there. Benson with 2 goals and 2 assists to start the season. That's it. His sophomore, or actually no, his first of his second season in Arizona. Tuzolino, a goal and an assist in his NHL debut, and the Coyotes win 4-1. to begin year number 4. Love that. 4-point night from Benson. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll just about do it for this episode. I know it doesn't feel like, we just got started. It's not a 4-hour stream. We're used to doing these 4-hour streams. But for a single episode, around an hour 20, that's fine by me. AHL, a couple of wins to start the year as well. All right, so we'll end it off by looking at the trading blocks. Because what we want to think about is, yes, Oliver Bjorkstrand will have to move out, but how soon is he moving out? Because we need that money to sign Marco Kasper. Now he wants $8.4 million. Oh, but okay, but we could do 3 years at 6 and then bring him down. We have 4.73 available to us. We could go even long-term on Kasper. Then Kulitz, Zume, Geeky, these guys all need contracts. So Bjorkstrand will be out. But when is the question. And when it does happen, if it happens sooner rather than later, would we want to consider something that's on the trade block right now? I know, no full season. Sad face. Have a good one, Data. Glad I could check in. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad you could check in as well. We'll be live again tomorrow. Don't forget about Johnny Gaudreau, guys. We got to make sure we acquire him. If not now, because you don't want to force it when it doesn't make sense for our team, then no. He has top 9 potential and 3 more years at 9.75, so we're not going to force it right now. But guaranteed before he retires, we want to get Johnny Gaudreau on this team. Now, we don't need to do it now, but keep it in mind. So skaters matching the blocks, sorting by overall. Not much in Anaheim. Parker Martone, 85% Kasper for 3 years. I believe it was like 6.075, right? 6.075. It's going to be 5.175, about that. Not Parker. Porter Martone, sorry. Porter Martone on the trade block from Buffalo. That's very interesting. But we do have a lot of good young players. Think about Coyle. Think about Seneca. Speaking of Coyle, what has he grown to? Coyle, where is he, Coyle? Did he grow at all? Coyle, no, still 78th. That's fine. Oh, good. Yeah, we should pin Gaudreau to the watch list. That's true. Thank you. I don't check it super often, but just one more way that we hopefully won't forget. I'll have to max pins. Oh, because I can't pin him because I have all the players pinned. All the created players are pinned, that's why. Is Curly still on Buffalo? Yes, he is. Curly McGee. Curly Mac McGee from Ireland. I know it says Northern Ireland, but it's from the Republic of Ireland. Just for some reason, I don't know why EA has every country on the planet except for the Republic of Ireland. Sorry, so back to the trade blocks. And you know what? At the end of the episode, we can look at an update. Let's look at an update of all the created players. Let's do that. So Porter Martone, definitely an idea. Dylan Larkin, wow. Rust, Pavelski at the age of 42. Trouba, Graves, Carrier, Borgen. Yeesh, a lot of talent in Calgary. Keep the Flames in mind. Carolina, this guy Edler, 71 at 18. Marcus Edler. Just got drafted first round. Chicago, Constantinius, Rekop. Yeah, we'll get that right at the end here, King Turby. Landeskog on the block, Nurse, Jenner, Yamamoto, Danault, Couturier, Duclair, Kopitar, Krug. So much talent in the trade blocks. Like a guy like Kopitar could be a good pickup at the deadline, you know? Or even Danault. Columbus, Brodin, Zucker, Nosen, Lindblom, Martinez, etc. Landeskog in Colorado, that's funny, eh? Montour, Marchand, Pareko, Jensen, Klingberg, Barry in Dallas. Detroit has Chris Tanev at the age of 36. Edmonton, Patan, Shaw, Garland, Trocheck, Raquel, and Perron on the block in Florida. LA Kings, nobody. Minnesota Wild, nobody really. Canadians, nobody really. Predators, Devils, Islanders, Nieto, Asplund, yeah. Rangers, Senators, Flyers, Suzdalev, McMillan, Ali McMillan, okay. Pittsburgh, Ekblad, and Rasmus Anderson, Eriksson Ek, Yafalos, Pius Suter, Ethan Bear, Miles Wood. A lot of names for the Penguins. Okay. Keep those guys in mind for your comments. Erik Karlsson on the block in San Jose. Funny he's back in San Jose. Atkinson, Smith, Butcher, Provorov, Lee, Eberle, Bogosian, and Shattenkirk in Seattle. St. Louis, Heponiemi, Wallstrom, Frederick Gaudreau, and Jamie Benn. Tampa Bay, not much. Maple Leafs, not much. Vancouver, Roman Josi at the age of 36. Vegas, Puustinen, Lizotte, Verana. Nothing much in Washington, and nothing much in Winnipeg. All right, so there the trade blocks around the NHL, for anyone who's curious. And we'll take a last look. And but just by the way, the draft class. Any fancy people here at the top of the draft class? Susino drafted, I think it was year 1, could it be? Billy Palin going first. Devin Reagan going second. I think it was I think Tuzolino was a 2024 draft pick. 5th round of 2024, could I be right? Was it 5th or 6th round? Sorry. 5th round of 2024, yeah. We could probably unpin Slim to pin Goudreau since he's on our team. True. But I wanted to keep him pinned kind of like when you sort by overall to see which ones are the highest in overall. I wanted to keep it for comparison's sake, that's why. So, actually, no, wrong place, sorry. Player search is where we gotta go. Come on, menus, you can do it. Player search. Watch listed. Okay, I think even there's 26 created players, only 25 players can be pinned, so there's already some missing. So sorting by overall, of course, Steve Rogers in Pittsburgh at a 90 overall now. Are they on big contracts? Yes, yeah, they are. So let's look at this. So Steve Rogers got his big contract. Now that the ELCs are done, for the most part, Steve Rogers had a 90 overall with the franchise potential. I was Golden's player. Data Sung, of course, my player for winning the Dynasty League. 5/10 on him at an 89 overall. Love that for Data Sung. Kirill Bang. Look at this contract for him. $15.755 million. Look at that. That is crazy. That's Sean Avery's created player. 2 goals and an assist in the season opener. King Kristoff with the 4/12.375. 89 overall for the King over in Toronto. With the backman taking up a full seat. What do you say? What's this? Slim must give up his seat on the bus before the big guy with his backpack taking up a full seat beside him. Slim like Slim in the Discord or Slim like Slim on our team? Yeah, it's Montenegro's flag, it is. Randy Ho at an 89 overall as well. Doggy, still in the last year of his ELC as he spent 1 year in the minors. He's at an 89. Jaden Pittis at an 89. Ron Burgundy at an 88. 5/8.3. Jenna DeSora, of course, the lieutenant, my fiance, Jenna DeSora, 88 overall. Slim Discord, okay, bye. Landon Johnston, 88. Slim Shady with us, 87. Wyman, 86 overall for him. Myla Wren, 86. Dennis David, 86. Making 9.84 for good reason, though. Crazy season last year with Steve Rogers. Crazy few seasons. He's gone down, though. 59 goals and down to 39. What's going on here with Dennis David? I don't know what's going on in Pittsburgh. Nielsen. So we had Nielsen. We had him originally. We traded him in the Buchnevich trade. And he had a 65-point season with Boston last year. Jason Nielsen. Curly Mac McGee on his entry-level deal still. Trouble with Tribbles on a shorter-term deal. 1.855 for 2 years. Trouble with Tribbles as the grinder, meaning with grinder. Odo Quark, 84 overall. Love that. Bob Cobb, 83. Massimo Donna, 83. Tony Twist Jr. at an 82. Happy Gilmore, 82 overall for the Enforcer. Yes, of course. Kahlor Cahill. That's what it is. Kahlor Cahill. 81 overall. 1 more year on that ELC for him. And then for the goaltenders, we see Miles Morales, 87 overall with the Blackhawks. 4/5.79. And Dilly D Potatoes from Ireland as well. 2 years of 3.1 at an 86 in Seattle. There's one player missing. I forget who it is, though. There's one player missing because we couldn't pin all 26. Oh, it's Wu Mei. It's Wu Mei, right? It's Wu Mei that's missing because we have her. So I guess I made the decision to take her off of it. I know Nielsen never really simmed well with us. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the trade blocks, an update on the created players headed into year 4. Yeah, I'm so confused. Missing context and honestly kind of like it. Hey, welcome Tic Tac. Welcome to the stream. We're looking at, this is our Fantasy Draft franchise mode. Every donation made to the channel gets an entry into a raffle. And the winners of those raffles get to have a created player in a franchise mode. So we had 26 winners, including myself, because I won. So the winners of the fantasy hockey leagues and the winners of the raffles, that's what it was, because I won the fantasy hockey league, got created players. So of those 26 winners, including myself, we made 26 players, put everybody into a fantasy draft, and now here we got the Arizona Coyotes, and on our team we have a couple of those fantasy drafted players. But that just about does it for the 2026 draft and off-season, ladies and gentlemen. Episode number 9 coming to a close here. Next episode, fingers crossed next Monday, but keep an eye on the Discord server. As soon as those NHL 25 rosters are fixed, it's going to change things a little bit. So keep in mind that with NHL 25 stuff kind of taking a bit of a priority, but not a full priority. We'll be balancing that. We'll be also live tomorrow with the Montreal Expos on MLB The Show 24. So, live tonight, NHL 24. Live tomorrow, MLB The Show 24. And NHL 25 later this week, with a question mark, once we get rosters. Roster overview, how to fix your rosters, make them salary cap compliant, all that stuff coming your way. So subscribe to not miss out on any of it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and hit that bell to be notified when we go live, and all that stuff coming your way. Join us in the Discord server, link in the description, to get that schedule. I'm always updating that schedule as well, to let you know when we're going to be having an upload or a live stream. We're almost 700 in that Discord server talking, we're barely talking about my stuff. We're talking fantasy sports, franchise mode, real world sports, predictions on NFL games, blah, blah, blah. It's a blast. We'd love to have you join the community that we're building in there. So I ended off there, ladies and gentlemen. Leave me your thoughts down here on YouTube or over in that Discord server on what we should do headed into year 4 for our Stanley Cup defense. Should we move Bjorkstrand sooner rather than later? How short of a leash does that third line have? What kind of suggestions should we keep in mind moving into 2026-27 as, yes, reigning Stanley Cup champions, but a team that's yet to win more than 45 games, right? If I look at my records. Yeah, we've won 40 in year 1, 45 in year 2, and 45 again in year 3. So if we want to become kind of like a 50-plus win team, is this a squad to get it done, or is there still more to do? So I'll leave it to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being here this evening on this lovely Monday. Have yourselves a great start to the week, and we'll talk tomorrow. Unless something drastic changes, we'll talk tomorrow on the live starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for Montreal Expos and that series continuing on. So thanks, everybody. We're not leaving. The Coyotes are not going gently into that good night, and we're going for the Stanley Cup defense to get back-to-back Stanley Cups and continue establishing a dynasty for Arizona. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Stay well, stay hydrated, and we'll talk soon. Good night.